You've probably been lied to about what really helps with headaches. And no, it's not always painkillers. It might just be something that comes in a tiny glass bottle and smells like a spa. Headaches suck, right? They ruin your day, mess with your mood, and sometimes feel like a drumline is rehearsing behind your eyes. But what if I told you that there's a natural remedy people have been using for thousands of years that science is finally catching up with? Yep, essential oils for headaches. In this video, we're breaking it all down: what works, how it works, and how to actually use them properly without wasting money or causing a skin breakout. Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly which oil to grab and how to use it when that next headache hits. Let's cut to the chase. Headaches are one of the most common health complaints in the world. The World Health Organization says almost half of all adults have had at least one headache in the last year. That's not just a stat. That's you, your neighbor, your mom, your coworker, you name it. But here's where it gets interesting. Essential oils, which many people write off as just hippie stuff, or something you burn in a diffuser for vibes, might actually help manage headache pain. And no, I'm not saying they're magical or that they'll fix a brain tumor. But used the right way, they can really take the edge off. So let's start with the heavy hitter, peppermint oil. This one is basically the MVP in the essential oils world for headaches. Why? Because it contains menthol, which has a cooling effect and helps relax muscles. Menthol also helps with blood flow. Most tension headaches happen because of tight muscles in your neck or scalp, so relaxing those muscles can make the pain back off. In one German study, a 10% peppermint oil solution applied to the temples had the same pain-relieving effect as 1,000 milligrams of acetaminophen, which, for reference, is 2 regular Tylenol. That's not just impressive, it's game-changing. How do you use it? Don't pour it straight on your skin. Always dilute essential oils. Mix 1 to 2 drops of peppermint oil with a carrier oil like coconut, jojoba, or almond oil. Rub it gently on your temples, back of your neck, or forehead. Within 15 to 20 minutes, most people start to feel relief. Now let's talk about lavender oil. This one's for those headaches that come with stress, anxiety, or hormonal shifts. If your headache feels like it's part of a bigger emotional mess, lavender's your go-to. It's been shown in clinical trials to help with migraines, especially when inhaled. One 2012 study published in the journal European Neurology found that people who inhaled lavender oil for 15 minutes during a migraine attack had significantly reduced pain compared to a placebo group. How to use lavender oil? Add a few drops to a bowl of hot water and inhale the steam. Or drop it into a diffuser and let it fill your space. You can also mix it with a carrier oil and rub it on your neck or temples. Let's move to eucalyptus oil, the unsung hero, especially if your headache is linked to sinus issues. Think of that heavy, foggy feeling in your face when your sinuses are clogged. Eucalyptus helps clear mucus, reduce inflammation, and improve airflow. A study from 2013 found that eucalyptus oil reduced blood pressure and had a calming effect on the nervous system, both useful if you're dealing with stress-induced or sinus-related headaches. How to use it? Put a few drops in a bowl of hot water, cover your head with a towel, and breathe in deeply. Or use a diffuser when you're congested and dealing with sinus pressure. Bonus tip: mix it with peppermint oil and rub it on your chest for that double whammy decongestant effect. Then we've got rosemary oil. Not as popular, but weirdly powerful. Rosemary helps with circulation and has anti-inflammatory properties. It's especially good for tension headaches and improving focus, which tend to get worse when your head is pounding. Research suggests that rosemary oil can help reduce cortisol, the body's stress hormone. Less stress, fewer headaches, simple math. How to use rosemary oil? Mix with a carrier oil and massage it into your scalp. Add a few drops to your bathwater for a relaxing soak. Inhale directly from the bottle if you're in a rush. Now, let's talk about a big mistake a lot of people make. They think more oil equals more relief. But using too much essential oil, especially undiluted, can cause skin irritation, allergic reactions, or even make your headache worse. Always do a patch test and don't go overboard. Less is more here. Here's the challenge though: not all headaches are created equal. Some are tension-related. Some are sinus-related. Some are hormonal. Some are migraines. And some are triggered by diet, dehydration, or lack of sleep. So the trick is matching the oil to the type of headache. Let's break it down. Tension headaches usually feel like a tight band across your forehead. Caused by stress, bad posture, or staring at screens too long. Best oils: peppermint, lavender, rosemary. Sinus headaches. Pressure around your eyes, cheeks, and forehead. Caused by allergies, colds, or sinus infections. Best oils: eucalyptus, peppermint, tea tree. Migraines. Throbbing pain, often one-sided, with sensitivity to light or sound. Might come with nausea or aura. Best oils: lavender, peppermint, frankincense. Hormonal headaches. Usually tied to menstrual cycle or hormone fluctuations. Can be intense and recurring. Best oils: lavender, clary sage, chamomile. And here's the thing people miss: essential oils don't just stop pain, they can help prevent it. If you know you always get a headache at 4 p.m. after sitting at your desk all day, try using oils proactively. Pop some lavender or rosemary in a diffuser around 3:30. Or give yourself a quick peppermint massage before the pain hits. Let's talk about safety, because that's not optional. Never ingest essential oils unless you're working with a trained professional. This isn't TikTok advice, it's science. Avoid getting oils near your eyes, inside your ears, or on broken skin. Dilute always. A good rule is 1 drop of essential oil per teaspoon of carrier oil. Keep them out of reach of children and pets. Another underrated tip: keep a headache relief roller with you. It's just a small roller bottle pre-filled with your favorite headache-blasting combo. It's easy to whip out at work, during travel, or anytime the pressure builds. Here's a DIY headache roller blend to try. 5 drops peppermint oil. 5 drops lavender oil. 2 drops eucalyptus oil. Fill the rest with carrier oil, like fractionated coconut oil. Roll it on your temples, back of neck, and wrists when needed. Now let's tackle the elephant in the room. What if essential oils don't work for you? Here's the deal. Everyone's body chemistry is different. Some people respond incredibly well to natural treatments, while others might not notice much. The key is to try them out, consistently, and pay attention to your body. Also, look at your overall habits. No oil is going to fix your headaches if you're dehydrated, skipping meals, not sleeping, or dealing with untreated anxiety. Oils are a tool, not a cure-all. But here's the beautiful part: when used wisely, they give you a way to take back control. You're not just popping a pill, you're learning your body, listening to your triggers, and choosing something gentle and effective. If you've ever felt helpless with your headaches, like nothing works, or you don't want to live on ibuprofen, essential oils are worth trying. They've helped millions. You're not weird for wanting a natural option. You're smart. And don't worry, you don't need a collection of 20 oils and a master's degree in aromatherapy. Just start with 2, peppermint and lavender. They're affordable, available almost everywhere, and backed by real science. Try them for 2 weeks. Keep notes. You might be surprised. So the next time you feel that dull ache creeping in, or the throbbing that threatens to cancel your day, reach for something nature's been offering all along. Essential oils aren't magic. But when used right, they're pretty darn close.